If you're thinking about buying the Samsung Galaxy Buds FE, hold on for just a second because there's more to this little gadget than meets the eye. I've tested these earbuds extensively, and while they promise amazing features like real-time translation and seamless device switching, the reality is a bit more complicated. But here's what surprised me. Despite their premium marketing, the Galaxy Buds FE come with some glaring issues that could ruin your entire experience. So, if you're wondering whether these earbuds are really worth your hard-earned money, keep watching because I'll break down everything you need to know before deciding. Spoiler alert, it's not as clear-cut as you might think. Now, before we dive deep, I want you to imagine you've just unboxed your new Galaxy Buds FE. You're excited to try that fancy live translation feature during your next trip, or maybe you want to enjoy a movie with crystal clear sound while your earbuds auto-switch between your phone and tablet. Sounds perfect, right? Except, that's where the story takes a twist because these buds don't always live up to the hype. So why does a product with a 4.3-star rating on Amazon come with so many caveats? Stick around because I'm revealing the good, the bad, and the misunderstood about these earbuds. Alright, who exactly is the Samsung Galaxy Buds FE for? They might be a good fit if you're a Samsung ecosystem devotee, someone who owns a Galaxy phone or tablet, loves the idea of minimal setup hassle, and wants features like real-time language translation. The earbuds are designed for comfort with wingtip designs that claim to keep the buds in place all day long. Plus, they offer active noise cancellation, ANC, which is a must-have feature at this price point. So if you're someone who prioritizes convenience and works or travels across different languages, this might seem like a no-brainer. But be warned, not everything works smoothly as advertised. Let's start with the build and comfort. When I first put them in, the wingtip design felt comfortable enough, not intrusive, no awkward pressure points. They stay in your ears better than a lot of cheap earbuds, and Samsung even rates these with an IPX7 water resistance for up to 30 minutes underwater. This means you could technically wear them during a sudden rainstorm or while cleaning up without panic. But, and it's a big but, that case isn't water resistant, so don't be reckless with the charging case. Also, if your earbuds get wet, Samsung emphasizes drying them thoroughly before use, which is a bit of a hassle in real life. So, if you're planning beach days or pool parties, maybe think twice. Now, the most tantalizing feature Samsung advertises is the interpreter mode, where you get real-time translations directly in your ears. It literally promises you can communicate freely with someone in another language, using your Galaxy phone and Buds FE. Sounds like sci-fi, doesn't it? Well, it kind of is. In practice, this feature needs a compatible Galaxy device, stable internet connection, and works primarily in English and Spanish out of the box. Other languages require downloads, and results definitely vary. I tried it with a few different phrases, and honestly, it felt clunky. Translations lagged behind, and sometimes the earbud audio was muffled by my surroundings. It's a cool novelty, but if you expect this to be your ultimate travel companion that flawlessly breaks all language barriers, prepare for some disappointment. Adding to that, the active noise cancellation, which on paper is supposed to shut out distractions so you can focus on your music or calls, has some inconsistency. I noticed that while ANC does reduce background noise, it's not dramatic enough to isolate you fully in noisy places like cafes or subways. Sometimes ambient noise still seeps through, and the earbuds struggled with wind noise during outdoor testing. For those who want pain-free silence or studio-like audio isolation, it might feel more like putting a tiny pillow over your ears than truly blocking the world out. It's functional but unimpressive, especially compared to rivals in the same price bracket. Pairing is where the Buds FE initially shine. Thanks to Samsung's easy pair and auto switch features, it's effortless to connect them to Galaxy phones, tablets, and even Samsung laptops. Open the case, tap to connect, and they pop up instantly on your devices, A smooth experience if you're already deep into the Samsung ecosystem. The handy auto switch means you won't miss a call while streaming a movie on your tablet. Your earbuds will seamlessly switch devices without you lifting a finger. But beware, if your devices don't meet the software version requirements or if you own non-Samsung gear, you'll lose these seamless connection benefits. So it's a love it or leave it deal depending on your tech landscape. Also, let's talk battery life and controls. The Galaxy Buds FE offer a decent battery life with roughly 6 to 7 hours on a single charge and additional hours in the case, which is pretty standard. Samsung's software includes smart touch controls, so you can tap to play, pause, skip tracks, or adjust volume through specific touch points on the buds. However, these controls are sometimes overly sensitive or unresponsive, especially when your fingers are sweaty or when you're wearing gloves. Hello, winter frustrations. One time, I accidentally paused my music while trying to adjust the buds in my ear, which, let's just say, was not music to my ears, pun absolutely intended. But at least there's no risk of losing one because Samsung's SmartThings Find feature lets you track misplaced buds on a map, which definitely saves you from the panic of buying replacements. Here's a joke to lighten things up. Why don't secrets last long with Galaxy Buds FE? Because they're always linked. Alright, back to business. One area many users have flagged is call quality. Although Samsung advertises crisp, clear calls, the microphones on these buds sometimes pick up too much background noise, making conversations a little awkward, more like talking into a slightly fuzzy radio. If you rely heavily on earbuds for daily calls or remote work, this inconsistency can be frustrating. I personally experienced dropped audio during calls in busy environments, and several reviews echo similar sentiments about unreliable voice pickup. So should you buy the Samsung Galaxy Buds FE or skip them altogether? Here's where the plot twists again. While these earbuds aren't perfect, they stand out for specific users. If you're heavily integrated into the Samsung ecosystem, want a lightweight, comfortable bud that can handle everyday use, occasional calls, and some cool translator features, and you don't mind the trade-offs with noise cancellation and call quality, then yes, the Buds FE offer fantastic value at their price. That 4.3-star rating on Amazon, based on thousands of users, reflects many satisfied customers who appreciate the ease of use and unique features. Just temper your expectations if you're hoping for premium sound isolation or flawless translation. On the other hand, if you're a hardcore audiophile or someone who needs top-tier ANC, the best possible call clarity, or you use multiple brands and devices, these won't be your ideal earbuds. Remember, alternative options exist that cover those bases with better noise cancellation and sound fidelity, though often at a higher cost. Before I wrap up, here's another joke. Why did the earbuds break up? Because they felt the connection was going wireless. Hey, I'm here all day. To sum it up, Samsung Galaxy Buds FE are a mixed bag, packed with innovative ideas and decent comfort but hampered by some noticeable flaws. They work best if you already own Samsung phones or tablets and want a smooth, simple audio accessory that adds some neat tech extras without breaking the bank. But if you're after hardcore noise isolation or perfect translation tech, you might want to hold off or look elsewhere. So what's the final verdict? Don't dismiss the Buds FE outright, but don't buy them blindly either. Weigh what features matter most to you and understand where these buds shine and where they fall short. If you want to grab the Samsung Galaxy Buds FE at the best price, I've dropped the Amazon link in the description below so you can check current deals. Give them a try if you're a Samsung fan or curious about earbuds with real-time translation and smart device switching. They might just surprise you in the right environment. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want honest reviews on tech products that actually help you make smart choices. Until next time, keep your tunes flowing and your calls crystal clear. Well, almost clear.